Hey, what is up guys? I am back with the final tutorial of our Nazi zombies. Now, I previously tried to make this and, a life lesson. When you're recording with Cam Studio, always make sure you have a record audio button on. So yeah, that was a little piece of life that hit me today. So now I had to redo the tutorial, and that last tutorial, and when I tried to make it previously, it took almost an hour of sitting and explaining and going into detail of how to do this. So anyways, the past is the past. Let's move on, let's bang this out and get it done. So what you want to do is you want to go to shell, we're going to go to costumes, and we're going to make a bullet for every single gun. But before so, let's go to our costume 1 here, and we're going to edit it. And we're going to zoom in pretty much all the way. And we're going to erase everything except for one small pixel right here. And go ahead and set the center of it to that pixel, and then press OK. And that's just so we don't see it whenever, you know, it's just to make it look a lot nicer. Then we're going to copy this until we have a total of 6. We're going to edit the third one, and this will be for our ray gun. There we go, that's all we need to do for the ray gun. This one will be, number 4 will be for the assault rifle. So we're going to zoom in, and we're going to select the clear color right here, the whatever this color is, the checkerboard color. And we're going to take a little bit off right here, and a little bit off right there. And maybe one more pixel. There we go. That's all we need to do. Then we're going to take a little bit off, make it a little bit shorter. We're going to go to our bucket, and we're going to click our light, or whatever color this, right, so make sure you get this color gray. Then we're going to right click on this bright yellow, go back to bucket, click this option right here, and click in the middle, so it looks something like this. Then we're just going to rotate it to where we have our gray on the right side, yellow on the left side. Click OK, and this will be for our assault rifle. We can go ahead and get rid of these, and we can just copy the assault rifle bullet 2 more times. Now this will be for the shotgun. This is number 5. This will be for the shotgun. Zoom in, click the zoom out one. Click the stamp button, and we're going to have a bullet here, and a bullet here. Then we're going to select this bullet, rotate it once that way, select the other bullet, rotate it the opposite way so it looks like this. And on the tips of these bullets, we are going to make it a blue. Whoops. Like that. Press OK. And this is for the submachine gun. We're going to shorten it a little bit. So grab the eraser. So we're going to shorten it to about like that. And we're going to make it an orange. Press OK. Then we're going to go back to the assault rifle, and we'll make the assault rifle a this pink color right here, and press OK. Now what this is going to allow us to do is it's going to allow us to add stats to the guns themselves. So let's say you have a pistol, you hit the box, and you get a ray gun. Now what we're going to do with the ray gun, for this color right here, because this is what the ray gun's going to be shooting, we're going to make the ray gun more powerful than the regular guns, obviously. So we're going to have it to where when the zombie touches this color, that the zombie will take more damage than it would any of the other colors. So that's basically what we're going to do. But before we do so, we need to add it to where it'll actually switch the bullets when we get the guns. So go to variables, make a variable, we're going to type in guns. And it's going to be for this sprite only. Press OK. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put in set guns to 0. So anyway, set guns to 0. Then we're going to go to control if operators not and equal to, go back to variables, and we're going to have guns. So if guns is not equal to 0, we want to stop script. Okay, that's all we need to do for this section. We need to actually copy this, or duplicate it, and we're going to delete this. We're going to have when I receive gun 3, and we're going to set guns to 3, go down here, and set this to 3. Now we don't really need to do anything, because guns 1 is basically a default pistol, and then guns 3 is the pistol that you get from the box. And they're basically the same things, they just have kind of like different categories, I guess. It's kind of like torches and then charcoal torches. They have different names, but it's the same thing. If anyone get that, it's from Minecraft, whatever. Anyways, then we change this to gun 4, and change this to 4. And then this costume, we only need to change one thing, and right here, it's right here actually. So switch to costume 6. Because this is for the light machine gun, or submachine gun. And the submachine gun, if we look back over here, is gun 4. So really all we had to do is switch to the 6 so it matches up with the bullet. And then go ahead, duplicate, and repeat this until we have it for all of the guns. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this real quick. Okay, so I just finished with that. And so when we run this and we shoot all these zombies, then we hit the box, we click on our gun, and it's a light machine gun and it shoots the bullet. Now if you saw previously 5 seconds earlier that it was kind of glitching out, and it's not doing it anymore. Now to fix that, I honestly don't really know how, because that's what's really happening here, is that it's just taking time to switch over to the next code. So you just kind of have to shoot a couple times and it'll go away. But I really don't know any fixes. So anyway, there you go. There's a light machine gun. If we hit again, we could, but I don't have enough money. So, and we're gonna move on to the zombies. And this is where we add on like how much damage they'll take. from getting shot by each different gun. So what you want to do is we're going to click clean up. So this is just to organize everything. And we're going to pull out this piece of code right here. So set this one back. So this code right here. So if touching color gray, change hit by 1 and whatnot. And if not touching color, switch to costume 1. So we're going to duplicate this 4 times. So we should have 5 in total. There we go. So you're going to go ahead, take this one, put it back in there, because we're not really going to do anything to it. But these other 4 are what we're going to focus on. And so if you were to click on touching color and click on this, it'll see a little icon will pop up and it will change whichever color I touch. Now we need to get the color of the bullet shells that are going to be fired at the zombies. So we're going to need a light green, a pink, a blue, and an orange. Now instead of clicking on these to have it switch and to painstakingly try to get it, here's a quick trick we can do. We can go to make a new sprite. Go to circle or whichever shape, and we're gonna click on the orange, make a big circle, blue, make a big circle, a green that we used, we're gonna make a big circle, and finally the pink, we'll make a big circle. Press OK. Now you see that all these are here. Kind of looks like a paw print. So anyway, this is just so we can get all of our colors. So you click on this. This will be for the light machine gun. This will be for the shotgun. This will be for the ray gun. And then this last one will be for the assault rifle. There we go. Okay, now go ahead and put this in the forever loop right about here. And then cancel. And then right click and clean up. So it's just so we can see everything. And now this zombie is done. Now we need to do this with all the other zombies. Okay, so we can go ahead and delete this because we won't need that anymore. Because what we can do, quick and easy, is just take, drag, drop, release, and then this zombie has it. We have the original code here, and then we have the code that we just put in. Do the same thing, grab, drag, and release, and it should be in Zombie 3. Just follow that until you see the gray ring form around the script, and then you know you can release. So what we're going to do is we're going to delete the default code that we had. Click clean up, so it's already there. Same thing over here. We're going to delete the original code. Click clean up. And now we need to fix a couple things. So this will go to A. And this will go to bottom B. And then this one, we're going to make them go to right. I'm sorry, left. And then what we're going to do is we're going to basically copy the code and then paste it over here and whatnot. Okay, so let me see what. Alright, so quick thing we want to do right here is we want to fix this. Now, what you do is you right click and we want to get this arrow pointing to the right, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, what this is called is a LS center greater sign, or somewhat. Anyways, what this is going to tell us if it's going over a certain amount. So if the if hit is greater than 3, then it's going to stop the script. And so we want to apply this to every single zombie. And you just right click and do that. Right click and change. And then we're going to duplicate this the script. So duplicate. But before we do that, we're going to make a variable for the sprite only, and we're going to call it H, just a capital H. And then we're going to place it in the first code right here. And we're going to set it to 0. Do this for all the zombies real quick before we actually copy the code for everything. So, for this sprite only, H. Okay. Set H to 0. Do it one more time for this guy. For this sprite only, H. Press OK. Okay, so we're just gonna like do a couple modifications here and there. So we're gonna go to Control, Broadcast. In this broadcast, we're going to make a new one, and this will be called Respawn, or just simple Respawn number 1. Press OK. That is my cat sneezing, if you heard that. If not, just ignore what I just said. Okay, and then we're gonna make another one. Respawn number 2. Press OK. And now, over here, right here in this little section, we're going to delete the stop script, because we don't need that. Then we're going to put in a broadcast for Respawn 1. I'm sorry, this needs to be Respawn 1 also, because Respawn 2 is going to be for Zombie 2. Alright, so now that that's done, we're also going to put in, go to Variables, and change H by 1. Then up here, we're going to go to Operators, put that in there, and then take H, drag it in there also. So it's going to be set hit to H, -1. There we go. And now I believe we are done with this. So if we were to test it out, the zombie should be continuous. Here comes the first zombie. I kill him, then here comes the next zombie. Kill that one and it comes back. Kill that one, it dies. Kill this one, it dies. And this one comes back. Now every time the zombie will come back from the dead, it's going to be stronger. And that's kind of what we want it to do. So it's going to take more and more hits to kill it. And that's pretty much the whole point of this. Okay. And then in this right here, we're going to go to Operators once again, pick Random 1 through 10, place it right here where it's moved 0.5. We're going to change this to 0.5, to 2.5. And what this will do is going to pick a random speed for the zombie to come after us. Now we're going to do the same thing in all of these zombies. But if we really want, you know what, I'm just going to be really lazy, and I'm just going to drag it and drop it. Now we're going to bring it up here next to this. I'm simply going to change this to that's odd. Going to change this to respawn 2. Press OK. Gonna add the broadcast into this right here. This is going to be respawn 2 also. This will be respawn 2. And then change this to bottom B. And I think that's all that we have to do. Now I'm only going to make Z1 and Z2 constantly come after me. Because with having 3 zombies, you'll see that it lags. And I really want to reduce this as much as possible by still giving an appropriate game feel. So that zombie comes after us. This zombie comes after us. And that zombie dies. Shotgun's doing its job by giving a nice spray, I guess. Somewhat. Anyway, you can see that the zombies are getting harder because it takes more shots to kill. Like in regular Nazi zombies when the rounds increase. Okay, there's really no way to actually reduce the lag. Unless you have a good... It really just depends on what computer you have. This is my laptop. So then again, it's not really fit for this kind of stuff. Okay, both of the things are dead. I'm hitting the box. Everything's working as it should be. Pick the assault rifle. Now, one thing we should add, or we need to add, that will inflict damage a lot faster is we're just going to add, like, things to this. By things, I mean stats to the guns themselves. So we're going to start from the bottom right here to the purple. And the purple is the assault rifle. So we're going to have the assault rifle to inflict 5, not 15, but 5 hits of damage. With the ray gun, it's going to be a big 10 hits. With the shotgun, it will be a hefty 6. With the light machine gun, it will be 3. And then the pistol will stay the same. Do this to zombie 1 also. Assault rifle is going to be 5. Ray gun 10. Shotgun will be 6. And light machine gun will be 3. Or I'm sorry, SMG, submachine gun, will be 3. And pistol will stay the same. Alright, so now we're going to add a title screen and a game over sign. So, because we're pretty much done with the whole game, if you want to stop here, go ahead. If not, if you want to add a title and really make this game complete and whatnot, just continue with me. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a new sprite. This will be solid black all the way through. Press OK. It's going to cover everything up. You want to enlarge it a couple times. And then we're going to add another one. We're going to put in the text. Get a nice dark, medium shade red. And we're going to type in Nazi zombie. Nazi zombies, plural. And we're going to have black backdrop, like that. Press OK, and pull it up here. And we're going to make another one. Same with text. This one will be same color, it will be play game. No, wait, no, we need to get the black drop in there. Now, if you watch my tutorial on how to make a start menu, then you basically already know how to do this. If not, I'll put a link in the description below for you guys to check that out, if you want to. Now, we're going to go to Costumes, Copy, Edit, and all we're going to do is we're going to click on Text, right here, the T, and we're going to press the yellow button, press OK. Now I'm going to go ahead and give all these a name. And it's just going to be a simple name like 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to add in the code. So when the flag is clicked, I want this to be in a forever loop, and it's going to be an if and else statement and an if statement. Then we're going to plug in everything. So if touching mouse pointer, and if touching, and if mouse down. And then we're going to go to looks, we're going to get costume 2 and put that in between the if put that in between the if statements. And then put costume, switch to costume 1 in the else. So when we run this real quick, it's going to glow. And then if mouse is down, we want to send out 2 types of broadcasts. First broadcast will be start. And the next broadcast we're going to name hide. When I receive hide, go to looks, and we're going to get hide. Then go ahead and put show right there. Hang on. We're going to have it to where it's going to wait 0.1 seconds. Then it will show and go to front. With this one, when flag is clicked, we want it to show, go to front, and when I receive hide, it wants to hide. Go ahead and put this in for the title, which it should be right here, number 2. That has the same code. This has this code. And so when we play and we run the game, okay, easy to fix this because that thing didn't pop up. We just switch this to 0.1 and put it right there. Then we run it, and that works. Press OK, but wait. The zombie's still moving even though the screen was on. Okay, easy way to fix this. Since this is our trigger zombie, this is the only one you have to worry about, so delete this. When I receive start, then the zombie will come after us. So start game, the zombie's coming. End it. And then we're going to go to our player 1, and you want to get these 2 types of codes. And we're going to have it to where it's going to wait 1 second. Wait 1 second. And it will release a broadcast that we will make. This broadcast will be called Game Over. Press OK. Over here, same thing, Game Over. Make sure it's in these 2. And then we're going to make one more sprite. This one is just going to be in caps letters, and it will be Game Over. Exclamation point and exclamation point, and we're going to change it to a nice red. Bit of a darker red. There we go. Then don't forget to put the black rectangle around it. Press OK. This is when the flag is clicked. This is the code for Game Over. When the flag is clicked, we want it to hide. When I receive Game Over, we want it to show. Okay, I'm gonna name this 4, just so it matches up with all these. And go into the back and go into number 1 again. And when I receive Game Over, I want this to show again. I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna go back to 4. So when I receive Game Over, I want to wait 0.1 seconds. Then I want it to show. Go to front and show. Or show, then go to front. There we go. Now we have everything put together. Let's go ahead and test it out. Play game, zombie comes after us. Shoot it a couple times. Zombie starts to inflict damage on me. And I die. Game over. There we go. We are almost done. I was going to go to stage. I'm going to edit it. And I'm going to make it a dark red. Go on the brown, and I will make some boxes here and there, random boxes, for no apparent reason. Then I'm going to get a bright red like this. No, a little bit darker. Just enough to where you can tell the difference. And then I'm going to get a gray circle, like gray. And I'm going to do a swastika in the middle. This should bring it all together. And actually, this is the reason to call it Nazi Zombies. So we press OK, and then we get everything started. Well, you shouldn't be there. Okay, we get everything started. Let's full screen it. And there we go. This provides the feel of a Nazi zombie game. We got the atmosphere, we have our Juggernaut, the mystery box is in a good place. Except we have all of these variables right here. Now, just to get rid of those, we're going to go and we're going to hide all of them. So just click the check mark, except we want to keep balance. Keep money and balance checked, because that's what this is. It'll keep track of everything. And go into everything that has... So go into every zombie and make sure nothing is checked except for money and balance. And then go into shell, same thing. And then just check everything, okay. And we're done. We have completed everything. Everything seems to work okay. And yeah, so 34 subscribers, that's really good, I think. Considering I've only started posting serious videos 2 months ago. I think this is actually fairly awesome. You know, so thank you guys for giving me feedback and whatnot and liking my videos and watching them. Really appreciate it, and this is the end of our Nazi zombie journey. But more journeys will be created in the near future, hopefully to keep you guys busy and coming back for more. So my name is Jude, thanks for watching, and please subscribe.